Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica Alyse. If you're new here, welcome. So today's gonna be usual chit chat, doing my makeup, playing makeup, whatever. I came up with this look. Basically, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina collab palette. This one right here, of course. Today, this video will be talking about tips on choosing your bridal party. Now, of course, choosing a bridal party is going to be the most, one of the most important processes in planning your wedding, because you have to make sure you're choosing the right girls that'll be available for you, or the right groomsmen that are going to be available for you, along with a plethora of other things that we'll just go ahead and get into the video. Get to click the subscribe button so you never miss a video, and go ahead and click on the notification bell so you also never miss an upload. I upload every Sunday and Tuesday video. I was gonna just like do a full face of makeup or whatever and then get on the video just like talking to you guys, but that wouldn't be like your typical Jessica Alyse video, so of course we're gonna play in makeup as I create this video. This is going to be a five Lord have mercy. This is going to be a 5 tips on how to choose your bridal party. So let's get into it. Okay, so picking people to be in your bridal party is like an honor. It's an honor for you and it's an honor for them. And it's an honor for you because it's something that you really have to like sit down and think like, who do I really value in my life? Who has always been there for me, And then you get a time to like sit and reflect on like people in your life, and it's an honor for them because it's like, wow, she really wants me to stand up with her on her big day. So it's basically like, a thank you for being here for me throughout all of these years, or these months, however you know a particular person. Go in with credit and apply it on my crease. Anywho, it's an honor to them because it's like you're telling them, hey, you're the person that I want to recognize in front of all of my family and all of my friends, and it's just something that's very intimate that people should be honored to be a part of, and you should be honored that you have people like that you're able to ask. So whenever you first get engaged, it's an exciting moment. For me, my experience was like I just didn't realize I was being proposed to until like he was down there. Like it's really weird. And so after you get engaged, there's people asking you all these questions. When's the wedding? When is this? What is that? Is that the next thing? It's like, bro, relax. I just got engaged like 2 seconds ago, and you're already asking me, am I gonna be, where is the wedding gonna be, and what dates and times and stuff like that? Like, unless you're gonna pay for it, I don't know yet. So you have all these people asking you this, that, and the next thing, and you're just really like, I don't know. So picking the bridal party is going to be, I feel as though, maybe not the first step, but the top 3 steps in your wedding process or whatever. So my first tip to you is to stop listening to all the chitter chatter. People will try to include themselves in your wedding, what would you say, invite themselves. People will try to guilt trip you and be like, oh, you were in my wedding, so it's only right for me to be in your wedding. Like, no. People that will suck up to you for a couple of months, But at the end of the day, it's important to stay true to who you are. And if people are asking you and your fiance, questions that pertain to the wedding, just simply ask, hey, my fiance and I were working out the details. You'll know as soon as we do. Simple and sweet to the point, and you don't go into details. You don't have to make commitments. As soon as we know, we'll let you guys know for sure. And as it should be. My second tip for you is to, when you're picking out your bridal party, think about family first. Are there people in your family that have significant value to you? Maybe a cousin that's more, maybe a cousin or sister that's more of a best friend, or aunt that took care of you when you were young, or you know, anything like that. Next, you can go, you think about your friends. Maybe an old friend. You may not talk all the time, but whenever it is time for them to come through, they come through, you know? So maybe like things like that. Maybe a new friend. Don't cancel out your new friend simply because they're new. I'm gonna go in with edges, and I'm gonna dig deep into this crease right here and see how that looks. What was I saying? Oh, don't single out your new friends simply because they're new, because there are a lot of people that that are new friends out there that has so much quality in their friendship that, you know, they do deserve a spot on the panel. Some new friends prove to hold a level of quality, support, and just consistency in your life at that point in time. So don't single them out simply because the time of years known isn't as large as someone else's. So don't single those people out. Tip number, what is that? 3? This is important. If you don't take anything else from this video, take this. Always have a reason why you want that person to be in your bridal party. And I don't mean some little rinky-dink like, oh, because that's my sister. Yeah, I have a couple of sisters that will not be a part of, just being real. They won't be a part of the bridal party. So have a reason why. Like, you have a friend that, yes, they're my best friend, but they're also very reliable. I trust their judgment. You know, more in depth on reason why you would want them to share this big moment with you is very important. So whenever you're coming up with these people, you want to make sure you're digging deep into the reasons as to why you want them to share this moment with you, because it's very important. Why should they be recognized? Whenever I got engaged, I had like a couple of people that I no longer am considering, and that's kind of why it's taken me so long to come up with a group of people, because there's people that I was interested in asking, but I never asked them because I'm like, okay, so this is going to be something important to me. I know myself. I know I get stressed out. This person, unfortunately, recently, they have showed their true colors to me. Now, I haven't told them already, and also to take a while to really get to know your friends and yourself whenever you're doing this process. They end up showing their true colors to me, and it's like, I don't want to deal with that. I do not have time to deal with that, and I don't want to deal with that, especially on a day that is so important. That should go as smoothly as possible. And I had to mentally, obviously, because I never told them, kick them out of the bridal party. So when you're picking these people, you should be picky. You deserve to be picky. So yeah, it is what it is. Next, I'm going to go, let me see, trust issues. I know trust issues comes up white. Yeah, I was like, I know it comes up white in the palette, but it is definitely not a white color, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to go in with, I think Dwala's is a green. I'm going to go in with Dwala's on my lid. So yeah, that's that on that. My fourth tip is, this is a new one. I haven't really seen a lot of videos that have mentioned this, so especially in society today, there's so much diversity and so many things that should be kind of not traditional. and that is having a bridesman and a groomswoman. So if there's somebody significant in your life and you are the bride, and that's a person that is of significance to you, they can be a bridesman, which, you know, obviously they will be standing on your side of the lineup. And if you are the groom and you have a significant a woman that serves significance in your life, she can step in as a groomswoman or whatever. And you don't have to be so traditional about it. Another thing, this is about to be the last tip that I have for you. Another thing that you don't have to be traditional about is having an even set, unless you're symmetrically challenged, you don't have to have an even amount of groomsmen as the brides do bridesmaids, or vice versa. You don't have to. Me personally, I've stuck with 5 people. So, and my fiance, he is going to have, I believe, about 7 or 8. So that is a significant difference, but you can be more creative into how you want them to walk down the aisle and how you want them to come up the aisle. You can be creative if you want to have, since it will be, for me, a drastic number of people, you can choose if you want to have some people up at the altar with you, no people up at the altar with you. The pictures, you can be creative with your pictures. Like, there's so many different things that you can do whenever you do not have an even amount of bridesmaids and groomsmen. So, yeah. For me, this process, because like I got engaged back in April. And so, like I said, I had so many people in mind to be a part of this process with me. Whenever you really have like a decision like this to make, and it's like, okay, so who can I really count on to be by my side, you know, to go on these dress fittings, to pick out a dress on time, to do this, people really start to stand out. You just really have to pay attention and take your time and don't rush it. And also, don't ask people too soon. Don't ask people too soon, and don't ask people too late. That's a huge thing as well. So, like, for example, I thought I was going to have all of my sisters up there with me. That turns out that that's not the case. And that's fine with me, because I already knew that wouldn't be the case, but it was nice to like dream. I also had friends and other family members that definitely showed their true colors to me in the last couple of months, that I'm just like, okay, you're lucky to even get an invite. And that's just being real. So my fiance is gonna kick my butt, but no, that's just being real. Because it's gonna be your day, and you can be stingy. This is bigger than your birthday, so you can be stingy however you want to be stingy. I'm gonna apply a big wig on top of all of this, like right here in the crease also, just to add a little more dimension. You can be picky with your day also. So that really concludes all the tips. I'm going to finish up my makeup, and then I'll come back and I'll end the video. Be right back. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. I went ahead and applied my favorite color in the kit, Alyse, under my eyes. And I went in with a darker lip. You know, I'm getting into the fall vibes. I'm very berry over here, child. Just very berry. So, yeah. This is actually one of my favorite lip colors. It is from, let me see. It's my favorite one, but I don't know the name right off the top of my head. It is the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in, oh, put it on. And yeah, that's what I'm wearing on my lips right now. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed those tips and inspiration and stories about whatever. No, but for real, I hope you enjoyed the tips that I've given you in this video. Remember, at the end of the day, it's just you and it's your fiance, so y'all have fun. Don't be too stressed out about it. At the end of the day, y'all are marrying each other. Everything else is just an accessory. It's an add-on. So, yeah, enjoy your day. Have fun with your bridal party. Just have fun with picking who and what, and reminiscing on why you want them to be a part of your big day. And I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.